All right, ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready to come back to the cage for the Strikeforce Challengers Women's Welterweight Tournament Finals. It's time to bring out our finalists.
I'll do it.
And now, making her way to the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. She won in a round 2 submission. Please welcome back Hitomi, Girl Fight Monster, Akano.
Akano, the veteran, 36 years of age, from the Abeani Combat Club in Tokyo, and fight professor, known for her armbar submission technique. 11 wins via armbar. She picks up her first via topside triangle choke in the the second semifinal tilt of the night.
Well, she really went to war with Dom in that first round, and Dom came out swinging and kicking away. But in the first round, Dom got a head kick in, and then she pressed the action with the back fist. She looked really good until she got taken down by that judo hip toss, and then they went to the floor one too many times, and we saw Akano go for what looked like an omoplata here, but then she ended up with this, the omoplata turned right into what was a modified triangle choke, which was a really, really sweet submission, and she had a half armbar, half triangle choke, and there's the tap. Akano gets the win and moves on with a submission.
Hitomi Akano.
Hitomi Akano spent a total of 5 minutes and 48 seconds in the cage. Has now been waiting 32 minutes since she submitted Karina Dom. She looks like she's fresh and ready to go in hopes of getting that title opportunity.
And fighting out of the red corner. Earlier tonight, she went 2 full rounds and won a unanimous decision over her opponent. Please welcome back to the cage, Miesha Tate.
Tate goes the distance in the first semifinal bout of the night, winning her 4th straight since losing via decision to current Strikeforce Women's 135-pound champion. Stephen, how did she get to the tournament final?
Well, she got here by being patient and by not expending that much energy. Fought her way out of the guillotine choke into a takedown, and this is where she was so good because she controlled the action, landed some good shots there. A head kick almost landed, but went over the top, and that one did land, but was blocked partially. But Kuyala was really tough and game, but kept getting taken down, and that was the difference. Miesha Tate lived up to her nickname, takedown, and got there by an economical decision.
So Miesha Tate spending a total of 6 minutes in the cage with the 1-minute respite in between rounds, and it's been 47 minutes since she last saw action, so a bigger respite, and really, when taken to the distance by a very game Kuyala, probably needed that extra rest, Pat, as we take a look at the tail of the tape for this, the Strikeforce Women's 135-pound tournament final.
Yeah, Miesha Tate, 13 years the junior. Nice age advantage there, many would think. 2 inches taller, 1 inch heavier at weigh-in time for Akano, but I think Miesha Tate is normally heavier, and a 2.5 inch reach advantage from Miesha Tate.
And of course, the final will be 3 3-minute rounds.
Our tournament final is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds with referee Neil Sarenbach in charge.
You ready? You ready?
Tate, the pre-tournament favorite. Akano, the most experienced fighter in the tournament. Interesting style matchup. Wrestler Tate, submission specialist Akano. And instead of 2 rounds, they'll get 3 rounds to try to determine the future title contender. And of course, Sarah Kaufman watching from cage side with vested interest.
Wicked kick from Akano there that almost landed to the head.
Jab through the guard by Tate. Akano fighting from the southpaw position. Front kick from Tate.
Tate should go back to that jab. The thing about Akano is that she's so unorthodox in her movement. It's going to be hard for Miesha to catch her with anything clean standing up.
Body kick by Akano. Closes the gap into the clinch.
Look at Tate lowering her level, trying to avoid those throws that Akano's so good at.
Judo versus wrestling right here in the clinch.
And a chant of USA emerges from the crowd here at the Dodge Theater in Phoenix, Arizona. Go behind by Tate, the duck under, but now look at Akano's balance.
Oh, that's the judo. That's the judo that comes into play there.
Second degree judo black belt, a former member of the Japanese national squad.
Tate has a chance to get Akano's back, but she's also got a chance of being side mounted if Akano can slip free of that backward guard.
Tate needs to get her right arm out of there.
Tate has Akano's back, but Akano rolling through again, running out of real estate along the fence. 1 minute, 6 seconds remaining in the opening round.
Akano's looking for that leg. There it is.
Looking for the ankle.
And you see Tate brought her foot across the back of Akano's leg to stop it, so Akano would be pulling against her own leg to shut that leg lock down. You can see them fiddling with each other's feet and legs, trying to get position on that.
With this kind of motion, I just hope the referee doesn't restart it.
One lock there.
That's tight. That's tight.
Akano looking for the submission.
Trying to break the leg. Boy, she's cranking on the ankle.
Tate trying to stave off the submission attempt by the very wily Hitomi Akano.
He's got the underhook on the arm, trying to shut down the leverage. Got out of it.
And Tate survives. I think Tate should just back off and let her back on her feet.
Yeah,
she doesn't want any part of Akano. Now long-range bombs stacking Akano up. She has to be very careful.
10 seconds.
Yes.
Final 10 seconds of the opening round.
Time.
Interesting opening 3 minutes. Miesha Tate survives a very close submission attempt by the submission specialist Akano. How do you score that one, Fight Professor?
I have to give that round to Akano. Akano was the aggressor, and she was getting close to that figure 4 foot lock.
I don't know how much, you got the takedown. And push the action, okay? Carry your lead hand down, step off, and throw that big right hand, okay?
Here's Akano hunting that foot. Got it locked up. Couldn't get the leg lock, but she definitely got the foot lock. And I tell you what, Miesha Tate's in pain there. You can see her face. She's got flexible ankles, because I know how bad that hurts. And all the other fighters out there that have been in it know how bad it hurts. Good job getting the underhook on the arm, breaking the leverage, and finally getting that hand of Akano off of her foot to stave off that submission.
The bell in round 2 of this tournament final. The 2 touch gloves. Akano again with that herky-jerky motion.
And that left roundhouse kick to the body. It's a distraction.
There's a right roundhouse by Tate. She's mixing it up with her kicks in the opening seconds of this second round.
I think Tate would be wise to go from being the grappler and wrestler into the striker for this final round against Akano.
Body kick from Akano.
The 1-2, left, right.
Oh, she tagged Akano with the right.
Exactly. The straight right is what you want to do here against the southpaw and Akano. Akano is using less head movement in this round than she did in the first.
And Tate has Akano's back, takes her down. But Akano very comfortable from this position.
Akano, nice job, nice job.
Trying to turn into Tate. Tate drops a hammer fist. Very active on the ground is Hitomi Girl Fight Monster Akano. And really, I know that Tate's strength is her wrestling. The nickname says it all, takedown. You have to wonder if that's the smartest strategy against a girl like Akano.
No, it's not, because she just got Granby rolled. I'm surprised Akano's not hunting key locks while the arms are wrapped around her. Japanese fighters are always hunting that sort of stuff.
For the uninitiated, what is the Granby roll, Pat?
Granby's wrestling roll, where you basically trap your opponent's arm when they've got your back, and basically the top person, what's called, feeds you an arm. You trap the arm, you roll them through, and you end up on top of them.
Great stuff.
Look at how Tate's controlling the right leg of Akano, avoiding Akano from being able to belly down and turn into her.
Even what should be a precarious position, it's Akano here who is trying to control Tate.
Tate really wants to wrap that right arm around Akano's neck and go for the neck crank, go for the twister.
Wouldn't that be something?
Nice job by Tate to get final position and get the back.
Now, as the hook's in, might want to secure the body triangle. 40 in there, she is attempting to do just that. I don't...
No, please don't
Come
restart
on,
this.
ref.
Please don't restart this. This is some good grappling right here.
It is grappling, and this is what mixed martial arts is all about.
Miesha's right arm is snaking its way around toward the choke.
Miesha trying to get that left arm underneath, but Akano doing a good job of defending. Final 15 seconds. We saw Akano try to submit Tate in the opening round. Tate now looking to submit Akano, but Akano turns in.
Armbar, locking the leg up. Here's the armbar attempt. Triangle now.
Good round of action between Tate and Akano on the ground. There's a look at Chris Cyborg, Strikeforce Women's 145-pound champion, taking in all the action, sitting right next to Strikeforce Women's 135-pound champion. Of course, women's MMA has found a home here on Showtime.
The two greatest in the sport.
I think Megumi Fujii, who's in
Miesha
the corner
Tate.
of Akano, might have something to say about that.
Miesha Tate working a lot to get that choke, landing a few strikes as distractions, trying to get that rear choke in as hard as she can. Akano doing a good job controlling the hands. It's very important when somebody has your back to control the hands constantly. They can't choke you if they can't use their hands.
Guys. Okay, let's go. Last round.
Third and final round in this, the first ever Strikeforce one-night single elimination women's tournament in the 135-pound division. Fight Professor, how do you have it after two?
I have this fight up for grabs because I believe Miesha Tate stole that round.
Body kick by Tate and takes down Akano.
Got the arm trapped, Akano's arm's trapped. That makes the choke a little bit easier. Here it comes. Oh, got the arm out.
This would be something. Akano, whose only stoppage loss was the knockout against Chris Cyborg, who we just saw. And here's Tate looking to try to submit her with a rear naked choke. Tate has recorded 4 wins via submission. Looking for her first win via Mataleon.
A submission by Tate over Akano would be a huge statement of her grappling ability.
She's getting it since then. She's got the left arm, but she can't get her right arm free. Akano knows that if that right arm comes free, she's in deep trouble, and they're both fighting
Cranking
for that
her neck.
position.
Again, 3-minute rounds, maybe not as slippery as you would be in a regular fight. Akano defending well, but Tate steadfastly trying to control her opponent. Patience is a virtue, right, Pat?
Well, not in a 3-minute round.
And unfortunately, as this slips past the halfway mark in round number 3, defense is not going to win the round for Akano.
And Tate has the hooks and wants to flatten out her opponent. Akano very cognizant of that, trying to walk out of the hooks. Maybe looking for the backdoor escape. Akano.
She's coming out. She's coming out.
Man, you talk about
got the
grappling.
key lock locked up. Tate's got the key lock.
42 seconds left.
Trying to get that shoulder lock
And
on her.
they're looking for the key lock is Tate.
Very good grappling. Very
Unbelievable
good
grappling.
attempts. Very good escapes on Akano's part.
What a great final here in this one-night tournament history being made on Showtime. Tate now ground and pound from the back on Akano.
Yeah, at some point you get tired of submission attempts and just start punching.
Final 15 seconds left.
10 seconds.
Tate has dominated this round. Fight Professor has it 1 round apiece. Miesha's sending a message to the judges with a flurry. The fight's over. And Miesha Tate thinks she's won, already celebrating. But what a fight and what a performance by both athletes. Hitomi Akano winning her semifinal bout via topside triangle and then going the distance.
A lot of girls used a lot of energy, or both girls used a lot of energy in their first fight. But here Tate throwing the kick. Akano trying to throw with that leg. Tate securing back control and then trapping Akano's arm. Wasn't able to keep it though. Here's Akano attempting the reversal, coming out the back door. Tate doing a good job of securing that arm, locking up the key lock, the shoulder lock, to try and finish Akano. Constantly on the hunt this round was Tate. Very good job. Here's Tate with back control again and just saying heck with it. Can't get the submission, heck with it. We're gonna put an exclamation point on it and drop some bombs on Akano. Good performance that round.
Where all 3 judges scored the bout exactly the same, she picks up another unanimous decision. And the prize tonight for the Strikeforce Women's Welterweight Tournament winner, she is Miesha Takedown Tate.
To the victor go the spoils. Miesha Takedown Tate getting the Strikeforce Women's 135-pound tournament championship. And while that looks good around your waist, you know what you're gunning for, the rematch with Sarah Kaufman. First of all, talk about the fight with Hitomi Akano. Some very impressive grappling on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, my submission defense is definitely one of my strong points, and I felt really confident coming out here against her. She was the one I wanted to fight the most out of the tournament. She's ranked above me, and beating her was definitely monumental in my career.
Any message to the champion? She's here tonight.
Sarah Kaufman, you're amazing. I can't wait to fight you again.
Let's hear it for Miesha Takedown Tate, the Strikeforce Women's 135-pound tournament champion. And let's have a nice round of applause for Hitomi, girl fight monster Akano. Tremendous effort tonight.